All right, violins. So you've probably downloaded your reading music at this point, and you probably had a mild panic attack. Not necessary, okay? Because you looked at the whole page and you saw a bunch of notes and you saw a bunch of reasons to panic. But we're not doing that. We're not going to do the whole page. So today I'm just going to focus on the first line of each etude. So let's start with the Blumenstängel. And it's the one that says shifting etude at the top. The Blumenstängel. Go ahead and say it. It's fun. Just go ahead. It's fun to say it out loud. Blumenstängel is in C major. Okay, so we're not going to have any flats, sharps. Everything's natural. But I do want you to notice some very strange markings. So I would like for you to look in the F in measure 1. There's an arc symbol over it, and that just means you're going to stretch that finger just a little bit higher than you normally would, but your other fingers are going to stay anchored in first position. So we're going to go note by note, kids, and I just want you to play along with me, and I will talk you through this. This is measure 1. So if you want to listen first, okay, so this is listening first. Okay, so that's measure 1. So let's play it note by note, really slow. C, E, G, C natural, B, F, D, guys, that's as fast as you have to go right now. You're not even thinking in a rhythm right now. You're just going note by note, trying to get it in tune. Let's do that one more time. Here's measure 1. C natural. Now stretch your 4. Good. And the first note of measure 2 is a C natural. Okay, so you'll notice in measure 2, after you play that first note, you're going to shift to 4th position. So 4th position is first finger goes where 4th finger normally goes. So we're shifting from C to E. And you can check that with your open E. Okay, so let's practice that shift again. C, E. Good. One more time. C, E. Good. Our next note's going to be G with 3rd finger. Then we're going to go to our E string and play 2. And then 1 right next to 2. That's a stretchy finger. And then the first note of measure 3 is a C touching B. Okay, so let's do measure 2 again, really slow. Shift. G. C. B. Stretch. And the first note of 3 is a C. Okay, so keep your hand there. So we're still in 4th position. 2, 4. I don't like the way that sounded. So I can't really get that in my ear. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play it an octave lower. So let's do that again. So play it an octave lower. C, B, C. Now take it up to fourth position. Now you're going to shift down. C natural. C natural. So you start out at the beginning of that one in first position, then you shift to fourth, and then you go back to first position. That is your first line of the Blumenstängel. Yes, yes, say it out loud. It's fun. Okay, so now we're going to switch, okay, to the Vollfahrt. Okay, it doesn't actually have the composer on there, but it's the one that says Foundation Studies for the Violin, Book 2. Okay, and we are only doing line 1. There are a lot of markings on this one. Okay, so it's really kind of confusing. So the first part of each measure is going to be down bow, and the second part is going to be up bow. Okay, so yay for you. This one is also in C major, and the shifts are a little bit more manageable in this one. I don't think you have anything higher than third position, which should make you really happy. So the trick with this one is you have to use your entire bow. Okay, so I'm going to play the first measure for you. That's the first half, so you should be in the tip. You want to use that up bow to get you all the way back to the frog for measure 2. Okay? Okay, so that's in first position. That's super easy. Okay? 1, 2, tay, 3, tay, 4, tay. Okay? In measure 2, we're going to shift to third position. Okay? So I don't want you to worry about the bowing right now. Let's just do note by note. Let's practice the shift from B to D. Okay? Again, with me. One more time. Good. Now your next one's going to be F natural. You're in third position. So let's do that again, note by note. Don't worry about the bowing. B, D, F, B, D. Now let's try a little of the bowing. Down, 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 down. Good. If you're going that slow, you have to think 3 tay, 4 tay on the half note so that you're holding it out long enough. Okay? Now in measure 3, we're still up in third position. And we're just going to go back down to first position. Whoops, I missed the bowing. And don't forget that that last note is an F natural. So we're going to go really slow, not worried about the bowings. Here's high D. 2. Now go to your A string and play 4. And then 3, 4 and 3 do not touch. Now shift down. Let's practice that 3-3 shift. One more time. Okay, so here we go again from the top of that measure. Okay, now let's add the bowing. One more time. And then the next measure is all in first position. One tay, two tay, three tay, four tay. And the last measure of the first line is very close. Well, actually, I think it's exactly the same as the first measure. Okay, so there's your first line of both pieces. Please rewatch this as many times as you need. Next week, I will concentrate on, or maybe later this week, I will concentrate on line 2 of each one. And then I will start doing videos of like the whole thing at different tempos. So your job right now is just to do the first line. Okay? Go slow. Rewind this as many times as you need to. Play along as many times as you need to.